Bora de Hitman, rapaziada. Hitman 2. Jogar offline. Idioma de texto, Brasil, português, legendas ligado. Confirmar.
The story so far. Agent 47 and his handler Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. When all of their recent missions turn out to be contracts for a shadow client, things take an unexpected turn. All their targets have been operatives in an invisible organization known as Providence. Providence has infiltrated the highest echelons of power and secretly owns our world. The Shadow Client wages a silent war against them. And so the Constant, Providence's enigmatic controller, seeks Diana out. His request, track down and eliminate the Shadow Client. In return, he offers something irresistible. The truth of 47's lost origins. Neither know that the man they hunt is 47's childhood friend. And unlike 47, he remembers everything.
Caralho, já começa assim. Deixa eu ver as opções aqui de... Planeja opções. Gráficos. Modo de exibição, sincronização. Nível de detalhes no médio, qualidades normal. Ah, tá tudo no médio, velho. Nível de detalhes. Ajuste número de V5s. Volume principal. Aumenta o volume geral. Deixa aqui no 15. Modo de saída. Surround, estéreo, fone de ouvido. Surround. Vamos ver se roda assim. Qualquer coisa eu baixo os gráficos. Pô, mas esse jogo é bonito, hein, mano. Carai. Bora.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Understood. Alma Reynard's house is just up the beach. Our intel indicates that she and her team are laying low, most likely planning the militia's next strike.
Reynard is one of the Shadow Client's top lieutenants, and yet she's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the Shadow Client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way.
Good aim. Now, according to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple cameras placed around the perimeter. I suggest you get rid of them, 47.
Caralho, o maluco tem um cinema na casa dele. Tá, mas aí, como é que eu entro nessa porta aqui? Moeda? What the fuck? Opa! 40 metros? O que tem 40 metros? Ah, tá aqui, ó, chave de fenda, ó.
Bodies. Male and female. Early 30s. Executed.
I see them. Poor bastards. Looks like Reynard's grisly handiwork, all right. She was never shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises. Keep looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
Masks. Rope. Chloroform. Looks like another kidnapping.
I wouldn't put it past them. The Shadow Client is nothing if not industrious.
Why is he doing this?
Clearly, he has an axe to grind with Providence. Big enough to surround himself with murderers and terrorists. Big enough not to care who gets hurt in the process. He believes he's doing the right thing, I suppose. Just like everyone else.
Cara, dá pra usar tudo como arma, eu acho, mano, no jogo.
Found something. Looks like research reports. Berlin, Shanghai. Every major militia strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping. Looks like Reynard had a hand in all of them.
All in the past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47.
Kiora, Ari from Kiwi Repair here. Don't know when you folks are back in town, but give me a shout so I can swing by and fix that pesky bathroom ventilation system for you. I can't have the whole house smelling of nail polish now, can we? Well, and anywho, like I said, just give me a shout. That's Ari, the repair guy.
Nicknamed the Spider, has lost its first patient on the operating table. The Gamma Medical Facility has released a statement.
47. That computer. See if you can't access it. Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around. Wait. According to the floor plan, the room you're in should be a lot bigger. There might be a concealed space behind the wall. Check for hidden panels, 47.
Teen fans are barely out of their mourning period. But today, Monumental Records announced a new record release by synth rock sensation The Class. Jordan was the Class' charismatic yet tormented frontman who died under mysterious circumstances during the recording of the band's much-anticipated sophomore album. Left behind 3 brand new tracks, which Monumental plans to release as an EP.
Thought so. This should be interesting. Here we go. For the office computer, no doubt. Nicely done, 47. Getting caught on tape is the last thing we need.
I'm in.
Hurry. I'm detecting movement up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the shadow client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the shadow client for once. Let's keep it that way.
Ugh, I thought this night would never end. What a snob fest. And I even missed out on the action.
I'm sorry you had to endure all that free champagne and cello music, Orson. What can I say? You really took one for the team.
Well, I say stick to what you know.
As we'll take a radical departure from the source material. Only time will tell, but at least the scenery will be stunning. We will be back after this short break. I am Pam Kingsley, GNN News.
It's Orson.
In a press conference earlier today, Montreal PD confirmed rumors that the helicopter crash, which claimed the life of shipping mogul Rex Larson 40 years ago, was indeed an act of terror.
Buddy, you sure you're on the right route tonight?
You heard me. Life of your boss.
Don't try anything stupid, sir. Hey, I ain't fucking telling you again. Why are you wearing it?
Caralho, o maluco jogou uma granada em mim, velho.
I lost sight of suspect. Did anyone see him?
Target is lost. I repeat, target
Ah, foi que o maluco passou reto por mim.
Where the hell is he? We gotta find him. Don't worry. He won't fool me. Shit! Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over. We need more men now! Command! Command! You there?
No sign of the perp on the terrace. Over.
Don't make this any worse on yourself. Come on out.
I see you!
Só uma.
Command! Got a live one.
Vem.
Who the hellfire don't you got? Show yourself.
I see him! Right there!
Sério que você vai vir aqui?
Getting cover!
Onde tá esse cara, velho? Caralho, velho. Onde é que tava esse cara, mano? Puta, mano, começou tudo de novo, velho. Caralho, 2 horas, velho.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Understood. Alma Reynard's house is just up the beach.
Não pode
Our
morrer.
intel indicates that she and her team are laying low, most likely planning the militia's next strike.
Reynard is one of the Shadow Client's top lieutenants, and yet she's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the Shadow Client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way.
Oh, mas daí reiniciar a missão, velho. Toda vez que morre é foda aí, velho. Caralho, mano. Perdi tudo que eu tinha feito, velho.
Good
Aí é
aim.
foda.
Now, according to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple cameras placed around the perimeter. I suggest you get rid of them, 47.
Ai, ai, ai.
No cars.
They could be out. Could be lying low. The satellite scans were inconclusive. Only one way to find out, I'm afraid.
Bodies. Male and female. Early 30s. Executed.
I see them. Poor bastards. Looks like Reynard's grisly handiwork, all right. She was never shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises. Keep looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
Found something. Looks like research reports. Berlin, Shanghai. Every major militia strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping.
47.
Looks like
That
Reynard
computer.
had a hand in all
See
of
if you
them.
can't. All in the past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47. Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around. Here we go. For the office computer, no doubt. Nicely done, 47. Should allow you to move more freely.
I'm in.
Hurry. I'm detecting movement up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the Shadow Client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the Shadow Client for once. Let's keep it that way.
In a triple murder at a wedding ceremony. And good news for urban fantasy fans. The upcoming Cassandra Superman was announced
Or...
the 6th installment in the record-breaking fantasy franchise, which will be filmed exclusively in New Zealand. Find the
What irresponsible person left a weapon lying around?
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Entra, entra. Susto, velho. Bom, ele não viu o cara no mato ali, então tá de boa. Tem que pegar aquela tia lá.
Do the right thing and still be okay.
Onde você tá, mano?
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location.
Caralho, cara, eu tirei no cara, velho.
Damn it, where is he? The Joker's some kind of ghost.
Caralho, a tia correu lá pro outro lado, velho. Puta merda, olha isso, velho. Ó, os caras não vêm, mano. Ah, ele vem vindo, acho. Fudeu. Fudeu, fudeu, fudeu.
God. Get down! He's firing at us! Come on.
Caralho, o maluco já chegou.
Yeah, haha. He's scared. I heard
Como é que o cara me viu, velho? Ah, não, velho. Ah, vai se fuder, jogo filha da puta, mano. Ah, dá pra carregar aqui, ó. 21 e 12. Vamos ver. Ah, dá pra carregar da última morte. Aí sim, hein.
Show yourself, punk! Be a man for crying out loud!
Vem aqui, vem aqui.
The perpetrator's nearby. Find him, you hear?
Was that command? Okay, continuing search.
Show yourself. It's up to you whether this ends good or bad.
And I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Command! Command, you there?
Command, I'm in the bedroom and nothing is happening. Kinda like my week.
Oh, you heard! Don't make this worse than necessary.
Hey. Hey. Come out wherever you are. Hey!
Eita porra. É o Coronga.
Yeah, haha, he's scared. I heard someone crying. He's crying somewhere. You big baby.
A filha da puta.
And I promise you that we will not kill you.
Bata a cara, bata a cara, bata a cara.
Command, you read me. Over. Oh, you hurt. You need a doctor to look at you. Just show yourself.
No sign of the target on the terrace. Over.
He's scared. I heard someone crying. He's crying somewhere. You big baby.
Don't make this any work. Come on out.
Meanwhile, the team stands by and the sewers are blown. During the cello performance, Alma sneaks on and shuts down the estate's security system. And while everyone's eyes are somewhere else, we swoop, grab the mark, and sedate him.
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out. Hey! Come out with the dog.
Nothing at my position.
Target down. Well done, 47. Now get off the property.
Caralho! Pensa no bagulho difícil. Localize a saída. Pra lá, ó.
He's gone!
No way to get past them unnoticed. I suggest you cause a distraction, 47, and make it a loud one.
What's going on over there, will you? I'm right behind you.
Man, nothing in my position, over. Search formations, spread out!
Boa! Boa, caralho! Demorou um pouquinho até pegar o jeito, mas estamos indo.
Well, it's official. New Zealand paid off. The client has given us carte blanche. Hunt down the militia by any means necessary.
A week ago, Providence was a threat. How did you swing the board?
The board are practical people, 47. A blank check is hard to turn down. Besides, the Shadow Client's war on Providence is causing a global panic. Someone will need to stop the militia. Might as well be us.
And the man on the train? You never told them about his offer.
Taking a contract for personal gain is against ICA regulations.
Sodas would have been proud.
Is that a sense of humor, 47? Whatever next? Crying at the movies?
Why are you doing this?
I know what it's like to have everything taken from you. He claims to know about your past. Your childhood, your memories, everything Ortmeyer stole from you.
And you trust him?
About as far as I can throw him. But this is our best lead in 20 years. I say it's time we break a few rules. Welcome to the agent program, Initiate. I'll be waiting for you inside. Follow the lights, please. Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Secrets are our stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know. You also need to know yourself. I'm working on it. I read your case file. Impressive work. Hardly textbook, but I suppose field work never is. Tell me, what did it feel like, taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Is that why you came here? Why you let us test you?
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
There are no second chances, Miss Burnwood. Not here.
I choose him.
May I inquire why? A blank slate? Antisocial? Apathetic and unresponsive? No doubt the boy shows promise, but...
Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
We'll see. Anyone can kill Miss Burnwood. He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
We will check up on his story. The hospital in Romania. In the meantime, keep him under close watch.
Welcome to Advanced Mission Training. This operation originally took place in Sydney. The target was Calvin Ritter, infamous cat burglar, also known as the Sparrow. You will need to infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate, all without arousing suspicion. And remember, as an ICA agent, you are the most dangerous person in any room. But blunt force will get you nowhere in this business. And a true assassin never calls attention to himself. Good luck, Initiate. As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
Hey, you, no. You can't come through here. Don't argue with me and... Shh. No talking. Just walk, okay? You get it?
Sir, you heard him. Can't be here.
That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly. You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate. Before you move on, I suggest you hide your tracks. You have a much greater chance of success if your actions go undetected. The toilet should do the trick. Right. They won't find him anytime soon. This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on. That mechanic with his back turned? He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise, so stay out of his line of sight. Right. Now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area. You're in. Well done, Initiate.
So much love and care. It's okay. If this
You don't
is what
waste
his
any time, do you?
yacht looks like,
Suppose on a boat like this, there's always something to fix.
Good. I'll be upstairs. When Mr. Norfolk arrives, we're taking a seat.
For sure. It looks like all crafts are A-OK.
Okay. Unlike mechanics, the cabin crew is allowed upstairs access. I see what you're getting at. Very unorthodox. I like it.
Espero que você não morra aí, mano. Te larguei no freezer aí, desculpa aí.
How you doing?
Hello, sir.
The target's private deck. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, but according to Intel, Ritter is another enforcer who picks his own cabin crew. So tread carefully.
the world has ever seen, but things are changing. This is the universe's way of telling you to quit, to get out of the game while you still can.
The target will spot you if you get too close. To eavesdrop on his conversation, try and find a way to blend in.
Sparrow cannot die.
Back already?
You're not a superhero, Calvin.
Making us look
they
bad.
don't exist.
Chew your food, why don't
With that attitude, they don't.
Blending in, I see. Well done, Initiate.
Mr. Norfolk, so good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that rule.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just had the computer set up in my office. Shall we?
Yes, please. Lead the way.
Nice impression. If we win, you can fix me a drink. Anyway, sounds like Ritter is about to have a private meeting with the gentleman in white. This could be useful.
To the future. We're going to be invincible, Maureen.
Hey, how are you?
This merger couldn't come at a more opportune time. The world's biggest video rental chain and its largest music retailer together.
Clearly, Ritter doesn't want to be disturbed. Try sneaking round the back.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy.
So you
Can't let
come in
you
yet?
People get what they pay for, Mr. Norfolk, and you paid for the best. Here, I'll pull the files for you. Not my usual scene technology.
Most of my clients are art collectors. So what is it anyway? Some type of reactor?
Well, not just a reactor, Mr. Ritter. It's more of a
Almost there.
50 years ahead of its time. Maybe even more, maybe 75 or 100. I don't mean to boast, but whoever makes it to market first with this reactor will become the king of the world.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Now is your chance. Use your silent pistol or the client will notice.
Birthday. In reverse. Damn it. Almost.
Your target is down. Now head calmly towards an exit.
Well, Mr. Ritter, I have to tell you, I had pegged this much more organized person, so
Look at all those.
The red car marks your exfiltration point. Simply push the button and you're in the clear.
Oh.
Advanced mission training complete. And may I say, elegantly done, Initiate. I guess my hunch was right about you. I look forward to the final test.
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They can only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one... Perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
Welcome back, Initiate. As an ICA agent, every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
Sorry, sir. Really can't let you through here.
You heard him. Move.
shit.
Just fruit juice. A bit of it.
Here you are, Mr. Crawford. Enjoy the party.
It's a lot coming from you, Terrence. But newspaper publishing was never more than you know the expression that it's better to be a big fish in a small pond than a little fish in a big ocean. Nice day for it, isn't it?
So you tucked him in yet? Yeah. What did he say?
That's so funny.
Well, I was hoping Giles.
Hi.
Biggest video rental chain for
New one's broken too. I
Back
swear to
already?
God, Calista. I
Buddy,
think technology
making us
hates...
look bad.
It's a sign,
Chew your
Calvin.
food, why don't you?
You're the finest thief the world has ever seen, but things are changing. This is the universe's way of telling you to quit, to get out of the game while you still can.
The sparrow cannot die.
You're not a superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't.
Hello, sir.
Tem que catar veneno, mano. Vê que eu vou achar veneno, velho.
All right there.
Better make a mental note to strap this thing down tight before we take off.
It's fabulous, isn't it? Oh, such an eye for detail. The colors, the fabric. Curated with so much love and care. It's okay. If this is what makes
Na cozinha, de repente.
How are you, sailor?
Essa tua boca.
Bernie likes musicals. Have you tried this texting thing? It's really cool. I'm gonna look around, do the tour.
Mas o cara já vazou já, mano.
Hey, sailor.
Hi.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
this man? What's his problem?
Here, I'll pull the files for you.
Really?
Not my usual field of technology. Most of my clients are art collectors. So, what is it?
Original core. Huh? Thing is, I could have sworn it was stolen.
You there? Excuse me. Okay, Captain. You should get back to the cruise line. Sir, you're not authorized to be here. Sir, did you not hear me? You're trespassing. Enough, amigo!
Well, I'm rooting for you. No one's up.
Where'd you get that costume at, buddy? Imposter. Don't move. Go. You're gonna regret this.
What? We need a goddamn cop over here! Hey! He's in the dirt! Shit!
What the fuck, cara? Não fiz nada, mano. Ah, tira logo. Caralho, não fiz nada, os caras me matou, meu.
Rapaz! Have you tried this texting thing? It's really quite addictive. I'm gonna look around, do the tour. What do you say? Are you coming? Yeah. I'll just double. Oh, never mind.
Good day to you, sir.
Calvin Ritter.
Saw this painting, an original Gorka. Thing is, I could have sworn it was stolen from the Stuyvesant's private collection in Boston a couple of years back.
Huh. Well, Stuyvesant went broke, didn't he?
Sunk like a stone.
There you go, then. Probably his friend stole them, so he wouldn't have to admit that he was selling off his assets.
Well,
sounds reasonable.
For you. Now, what's that password? Always slips my mind. Wait, was it glass cutter? No, it's something work-related.
Have you thought of it yet?
Whoa! I'm calling for help! Stop the...
Ah, era pra matar diferente, eu matei. Antes eu dei um tiro nele. Agora eu quebrei o pescoço.
Once again, great work, Initiate. This exercise is available for as long as you need. When you are ready to advance, you have only to let us know.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
We'll keep digging, of course. But frankly, it's as if the Earth just spat him out. Are you still determined?
Does it matter? I was told there'd be no second chances.
Don't believe everything you hear, Miss Burnwood.
My decision stands.
Very well. I'll be watching.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission, the high point of training director Soder's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soder's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, but he even added additional guards. Soder's wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program won't raise any eyebrows. Well, if he thinks we're bowing out, he is sorely mistaken. Good luck, Initiate. First things first, we need to gather some intel. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but I would eavesdrop on the two mechanics just beyond the fence.
Protocol for the jet. It's on the clipboard. Look, we really have to do this, all things considered. We're putting a pasty-faced egghead inside a Mach 3 fighter jet. Yeah, I kinda think we do. I get it. Safety first and all that. I don't care which one of you does it, it's mandatory. Tick the box and get it done.
So, Jasper Knight is leaving Cuba on a Soviet fighter jet, but first he needs to test the jet's safety features. Say you could somehow tamper with the ejector seat mechanism. You could presumably get Knight to trigger his own demise. That might just work. Right, let's get you inside. You'll need a fitting disguise. A guard uniform should do nicely, but you'll need to draw him out and isolate him.
Ah, o cara me viu, velho. Ah, os caras me viu aqui, velho. Mata logo, pô.
A guard uniform should do nicely. But you'll need to draw him out and isolate him.
Jeez. Hi, it's me. Might be nothing, but heard something suspicious. Just a hunch, really.
Good. He's distracted. Now's your chance. And they say cash is obsolete. So, this uniform should provide access to the hangar. Good job, Initiate.
Makes sense. The man's like a sitting duck, staying in Cuba. It's only a matter of time before Langley catches up with him. If I was Knight, I'd be long gone.
That was the plan. Then Knight pulls a fast one. Now he wants his girlfriend to go with him across the curtain. Naturally, Kremlin says no. Wasn't part of the agreement. Knight says he's got documents on the other Soviet spies in the U.S. Documents that'll leak into the wrong hands in case anything happens to him or his girlfriend.
I see. In order to make adjustments to the jet and perform the role of safety inspector, you're going to need a mechanic's disguise. Perfect. Now be gentle. He's an actor. Right, now to set the trap. The ejector seat mechanism has been disabled. You may need a tool to re-enable it. And now, to confront your target. Knight's office should be somewhere on the first floor. Well done, Initiate. I dare say this is an accident waiting to happen.
Como é que eu subo lá, mano? Ah, lá. Tem uma escada lá. Ele tá descendo? Tá nada.
How's the mechanic today?
Make no mistake, Ambassador, I will destroy you.
Jasper Knight, we gotta go over the safety protocol. Follow me, please.
Ugh. Must we really?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man.
Okay, Mr. Knight. Climb in the cockpit, please.
All right. Easy. One step at a time.
Step 1. Strap yourself in.
Ih, rapaz, vai dar merda aqui.
Okay. All strapped in.
Step 2. Locate the ejector seat handle.
O maluco vai injetar, quer ver?
Yes, found it.
Step 3. Pull the ejector seat handle.
Right. Here it goes. Pull.
Tá porra!
I never thought they would use a functioning jet. Good thing you did this parachute. Anyway, you did it. Excellent work, Initiate. I bet Sodas didn't see this coming. Now stay calm and head towards an exit.
O maluco foi pro espaço, velho.
You know that guy who flew in from Moscow? Oh, he's the real McCoy. Yeah.
Congratulations, Agent. You are cleared for field duty.
Caralho, 1h42 e agora que terminou o treinamento, velho. Ah, não precisava ter feito isso ali se eu não quisesse, mas beleza.
I hope you know what you just did. The chopper leaves at dawn. Now get out of my sight.
So what happens now?
You go back into the world, disappear, stay on your own and on the move. When we need you, we will contact you.
And Sodas?
He played his hand, and he lost. He cannot touch us now. Still, I can't believe we beat him at his own game.
If you know your enemy.
Quite right. I should tell you, the trail went dead after Romania. Our team found no records of any kind. No name. Nothing.
I think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
were always the best. Nobody ever came close. You define the art, and it defines you. Your actions have changed the world. Powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.
Ô, louco, velho. Ah, é como se fosse 2 jogos em um só, mano. Tem o Hitman e o Hitman 2. Se você jogou o Hitman 1, já vai direto pro 2. Se não, aqui. Eu devo ter jogado, eu não lembro. Mas eu vou jogar o... desde o começo, mano.
Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and 2 of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. 2 targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Tem nada impossível pra mim, rapaz. Só o agente 47. Objetivos: roubando a cena, Vitor tal. Planejamento. Item contrabandeado. Escadaria do porão. Arma. Traje. What the fuck, velho? Vou chegar de palhaço no... Bora, jogar. Casual. Puta, botei dificuldade profissional, velho. Aí fudeu. Vamos tentar. Era pra ser casual, velho. Errou.
Welcome to Paris, 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Obrigado.
Have fun.
Obrigado.
Step right in, sir. Enjoy your evening.
That is Viktor Novikov, head of Sanguine and ringleader of Iago. Quite the resume.
Caralho, como é que eu vou matar esse cara, velho?
There's someone we would like you to meet.
Ooh, after party at Sato's hotel?
He's what? If you'll excuse me, Congressman. Urgent matter. Do enjoy your evening. Goddamn artists. What the hell is he
Look, Daniel. Nice. I don't know.
Caralho, que susto, velho. Começou o desfile.
You are definitely not coming through here. Please, move along. Oh, that is just fantastic. I was afraid that Novikov would steamroll Sato, but he hasn't lost his edge.
Cadê a outra? A menininha. Ah, tá lá em cima.
Give me a hint. Is anything wrong? Still no answer. What's going on up there? Oh my god, they know, they know, okay? They know what we're up to. They've caught Haley and we're not.
Preciso de uma roupa dessas de bastidores, velho. Tira um soninho aí, brother.
You there. Stand over here, please. Now. What's up, Sebastian? This isn't terrible. It's good. Not great, far from my finest work, but still, look at the rest of this carnival of travesty. You?
It's the paint that makes you a warrior. True believer. Russia. Paper cup loneliness. And in the dark, we feel like one again. Every chance is my dream. Eyes will come again.
Does this hairstyle make my face look fat? Can you cut my hair later?
Sato, Sato.
What now?
Decision time.
So, sit back here.
Sato last year? Not so much. And then there was Draper.
Yeah, I think you look good at just about anything. Dahlia, how are things on your end? Good. Mr. Decker is on his way from the airport now with the case file in your room. Last remaining copy.
Can I ask you a question? What would be the right bangs for my face shape?
It's time to bury the past once and for all. I understand. I know it is a lot of money. Look, we can argue about this later. I've got a show to run.
Como é que eu vou matar esse maluco, mano? Ele não vai no banheiro, não faz nada.
The FSB charges again.
Excuse me, this is a private area.
Seriously, you are in trouble, young man. All sorts of trouble. Hey, you. How about doing your job?
Hey there. You can't pass SLAD. We speak the same language, sir. Makes my job a lot easier.
Como é que eu vou matar esse maluco, velho?
Sir, you can't be here. Now move him. Stop. I can do this. What the fuck?
Caralho, os loucos meteu bala em mim, mano. Porra! Ah, mata logo, velho. Replanejar a missão. Nada, velho. Ah, esse pau tem que pegar uma... Tem um cara aqui, ó. Fala aí, campeão.
Oh my god! Please stop doing that! Stop strangling that person!
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but he was trying to strangle me.
Hired a bunch of hobos, but it would have even been insulting to them.
How we doing?
Jesus, where are my Peking duck rolls? I had them airlifted in from Lestrade's in London, for God's sake. The least you idiots can do is serve the damn things.
Yes, sir, Mr. Novikov. Right away.
Well, it's confirmed. The FSB charges against you have all been dropped. No one is mentioning Kamarov. What did I ever do to him? I don't think he's alleged serving the CIA.
Good. Another rich crag with an
That's the end of that, then. I knew our nameless friend would come through. Very good.
No, I still don't like it. This worries me. I mean, who is this guy? What kind of man enters a heavily guarded government building, kills an FSB section chief, and sets him up as a U.S. spy without even breaking sweat? Where'd you find this guy, anyway?
See, that's the thing. He found me. He knew the FSB were investigating my past. And he knew all about Yago, using models as Trojan horses, everything. A guy like that. Let's just say you let him do most of the
still. The whole dossier. Some price for a day's work.
Well, I'll be damned, Philip. You and Dahlia actually agree on something. Come on, back inside. Figures.
What?
Caralho, cara, como é que eu vou matar esse cara? Ele nunca tá sozinho, velho. Cadê a minazinha? Tá lá em cima, mano. Vamos tentar pegar ela lá, vamos ver.
I wish I had that job.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look fine, but he's like a Greek god or something. I can't believe he's actually here, you know, like in the same room as us. Helmut Kruger's been my role model since college.
Well, so if he kisses your hand.
According to our intel, Helmut Kruger is friendly with Dahlia Margolis. I suspect that Iago uses fashion models to infiltrate the lives of the rich and powerful, and Kruger is likely one of their spies. His face paint conveniently obscures his features, and the two of you already share a striking resemblance.
Will you ever wash it again?
Yeah, I saw you blush earlier.
Hey, Mr. Waiter.
Put on his makeup.
Oh, what can I say? I'm human. Will you be my server tonight? Your call, Guido.
Sir, what these guys are talking about. Turn around. Hey,
Mr. Kruger?
Dahlia, Helmut here. Remind me again, where were you supposed to meet?
Second floor, Voltaire Suite, next to the auction.
Got it. You want me to drop by now, or...?
No, it's essential that you walk the runway. Do the job, then come see me right away.
Oh, hello, Mr. Kruger.
Hey, Helmut. Mr. Kruger, need a touch-up, I see. No problem, just sit back and relax. Won't take a second.
Só não corta o cabelo, tá?
Appreciate it.
Eita porra! Virei modelo, rapaz. Ah, não, velho. Os caras não tem o que inventar, mano. Agora eu vou lá matar aquela puta. Não, 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 sai! Sai! que é aqui que eu vim, não é? É.
Mr. Kruger, looking sharp.
Everything under control? Yeah, all's cool. Good.
It's gotta be hacking.
I don't see it. But,
Tem que subir, mano. O moleque sobe.
yeah, sure so.
Huh. Wow. Can't we go upstairs? Never knew this stuff was around.
Yeah, that's some fireworks.
Creature of habit. Atheism. 24 hours.
Como é que sobe nessa desgraça, mano?
Every choice is a dream. And in the dark, the eyes will go again.
Ah, aqui.
Hello, Mr. Kruger.
Hello.
Welcome, sir.
Wow, a real supermodel.
Ah, vá.
Mr. Jordan Croft?
Helmut.
Helmut Kruger. Wow, you're handsome. Like
Access to the auction and a private audience with Dahlia Margolis. Nicely done, 47.
Please, have a seat. Hey, what does he...
Well done, 47. Victor Novikov is next.
Fudeu, não era pra matar ela assim, mano.
Mr. Kruger, let me know if you need new bodyguards. Okay? Call me.
good luck with the show, Kruger.
Oh, it's Helmut Kruger! Shh! Hi!
Thank you. You are really too kind. I have been told that these are my most accessible designs yet. But don't let the bright colors and the classical cuts fool you. No. The themes I'm exploring here are perhaps my darkest yet. I've explored feelings of powerlessness, duress, coercion. The notion that free will is only an illusion. That we are all controlled by sinister forces simply preying on our vices and weakness. But, like the pleasant design suggests, we put on a brave face. A mask of normality. To make us appear happy. Successful. And above all, in control. But deep down, who really is? Huh? Well, thank you. And good night.
Hey, love your clever on men's health.
Well, despite St. Clair making threats and Sato having a meltdown, I'd say the show is a big success.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could have gone to help. Of a lot worse, sir. Very well done. So you plan to buy off St. Clair or go the other way?
All in good time. For now we celebrate. Well, I celebrate. You watch. And Kurt, remember what we discussed earlier.
I won't forget, sir. Will do.
What the hell are you morons serving my guests?
Huh? Oh. Okay. You've been in a bad accident, okay? Just stay still, okay? Everything's gonna be all right, okay?
Valerie St. Clair, and she's here at the palace.
St. Clair.
I need help! Someone please help me!
Strut it up.
Excuse me. I think something terrible is going on.
Go find out what that was.
Sir, over here. Something happened.
Attention all security. We have a code 17. I repeat, we have a code 17. Secure Peacock and Cobra. Over.
Get me out of this!
Oh. Wow. Oh.
Are you a real bodyguard? I'm just security, man.
We'll take the civilian. Get him out of here. Affirmative.
Looking awesome, Mr. Kruger.
Moving to Plan B. This place has been compromised.
Caralho! Bagulho difícil, mano.
We can take a couple steps back and set my mind at rest.
Well, despite St. Clair making threats and Sato having a meltdown, I'd say the show is a big success.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could have done a hell of a lot worse, sir. Very well done. So, you plan to buy off St. Clair or go the other way?
All in good time. For now, we celebrate. Well, I celebrate. You watch. And Kurt, remember what we discussed earlier.
I won't forget, sir. Will do.
What the hell are you morons serving my guest?
Oh, this is terrible.
I need help! Someone, I need help right now! Hey, wake up.
Hey, we have a situation here?
Help! Someone's had an accident and they're in bad shape.
Okay, great. Thanks for your cooperation. Listen, messed up dead bodies aren't really my area of expertise, but I'll try to sort everything out. Yeah, catch you later.
Caralho, o maluco já virou um cadáver já. E agora ele vai andar sozinho.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
God damn!
Right, somebody help me!
wedding, Daniel. Girls don't like that.
Helmut, my man.
Caralho, demorou, mas foi.
How was Moscow? Kamarov is gone. I set him up as a Langley spy. It's quite the scandal at the FSB. His death will not be investigated. Your turn.
Very well. The secrets of the global elite. 5 years of work. Everything we've collected. This thing makes WikiLeaks look like a gossip rag. The pen beats the sword, huh?
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen. Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty dresses to attend to. Victor, good luck with the show. I have a feeling it's going to be the one you'll be remembered for.
O mundo de amanhã. Continuar a história. Mundo de amanhã. Já é outra. Será que tá salvando automático isso aqui? Vamos ver. Sair para o menu. Carreira. Aqui. Carregar jogo. Ah, aqui, ó. Roubando a cena, o mundo de amanhã. Carregar jogo. Dá pra carregar aqui, ó. Show. Então era isso. O jogo é lentinho, tudo, mas é bom. Volto numa próxima aí. Falou, rapaziada. Valeu, falou.